I'm processing hazelnuts. What a wonderful wild food to be working with. So I'm separating the husks from the nut and doing this in the most effective way that I know how to do it. By doing that, a lot of these nuts break right out of the husk rather than having to separate each one of them individually, which I can do as well, but this is way more efficient, and efficiency is important when you're foraging a lot of food. These are the hazelnuts before I've stomped on them, and yeah, you can just pull the two sides of the involucre back and they do come right out, but stomping saves a lot of time. And I made one mistake, and ideally I would have laid all of these out to dry, but instead I had them in these bags hanging up here, and they're moist. And they molded some, which I don't think it went through to the nut. But here's what I have so far as nuts go that are removed, and I still have some cleaning to do in here. The final, well, this isn't even the final, but here's the nuts that are, out of the shell. So I love these hazelnuts, and so far, these are not a food that I'm going to be making a staple food because the time. There's other foods that are much more time effective for the calories, the fat, the protein, etc. that I get out of them. But the key to really effective foraging is not just knowing how to identify the plants, but knowing how to process them. The processing takes more time than the foraging with so many of these plants. And so the abundance is real. I've got that down. The processing is a lot of work, and I'm grateful to Sam Thayer. His books especially, but also his TikTok account are incredible resources where we can learn so much. So yeah, struggling a little bit with all the food there is to process, but I'm catching up, and this fall bounty is real, and I invite you to get out there into that fall bounty for whatever food and medicine is growing freely and abundantly all around you.